Good morning. It is about 10 a.m. on Super Bowl Sunday. This video is going to be a fun video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mimi. Anyway, I was just sitting here doing my typical checklist of things that I do during a day. I'm quite heavily addicted to my phone. I don't know if anyone else is struggling with this. I've found that I have been relying on my phone and different apps that I use, and so I kind of want to minimize that this year. I want to not be so reliant on my phone, maybe just use it for only like necessities and things. I just wanted to share a little bit more about how I kind of ease into adulting when the world is kind of falling to pieces. But I want to show you just a little bit into what I'm doing though. I have 4 books here, as you can see, 4 little journals that I have been doing every day, and it's been so fun and relaxing and a creative outlet for me. If you are also a creative brained person, maybe this will help. Maybe if you're in a similar place, this will be fun. I know I have a few friends who are kind of in a similar stage of life with me, and we all have our own little ways of doing things, but I kind of want to show you what I have. I'll leave a link below of the journals that I have, because I got them all on Amazon, except for this one. This book I found in my room. It was my sister's, and I use it for songwriting. I don't actually know where she got it, so I'm so sorry, but it says it was $25. Personally, how much do you want to bet I got it for her? I feel like now I'm starting to remember that I got it for her from Universal Studios when I went. And then I asked her if I could have it, and she said yeah. But thank you. Maybe not though. It doesn't look that familiar, but it still has the tag on it. I don't really know. I love her though, and I'm glad that we're both Hufflepuff. So I use it for songwriting. I'm moving through these pretty quickly, but I find journaling very daunting sometimes, and I think that sometimes, if like in a book like this, it's so overwhelming that you feel like you have to fill the pages. If you're like that, I understand. There's these little notebooks, and it's a family-owned business who make them. Like a family of 4, like they have 2 daughters. It's really cute. But they send you 4 notebooks, this size, very thin, very, very cute, very demure. And a pack of 4 for $5. It's like a really great deal. It's much easier. So it's less daunting. You don't feel like you have to fill the whole notebook if you're like me. So I recommend. I'll leave the link below to that pack. They have a bunch of different colors, so I recommend. Speaking of a bunch of different colors, this one is also a small business on Amazon that they sell. This is my daily planner, my monthly year. This is my planner. They have a bunch of different colors, but I got the green sunsetty looking one. A woman made this, and I forget her name. Let me see if it's on here. But no, but it's the mantra book, but they have a vision board for you to use at the front. They have life goals you could put together, your self-care rituals, and then they go into each monthly spread. Like, you could buy this notebook over and over again every year. But they have where you put your priorities at the bottom, notes section, to-do list, monthly goals, and then the blank spread here in the month that we're in, February, and then they give you all the blank ones. So here's what they look like. And then they go into weekly planning. So here's what a blank spread would look like. They have mood tracking, they have to-do list, your top priorities, what you're grateful for from the day, what you reflect on. At the end of the week, you're then able to see what went well the last week, what you learned from the last week, how you can improve next week, and then the top priorities you have for next week. Then you could do a self-care check-in, like what are your goals for next week, and then you also keep your habit tracking for that current week. So As you can see, like I've done that before and I've tracked, like that's where I'm at now and I'm tracking. And then I have, and they have just this little blank page for you to put little doodles, put little motivational quotes throughout the week, maybe notes you have, anything you want to do with it. And then they have positive motivational quotes at the top of each week, different ones, which I think is really cute and fun. So I love this notebook. Recommend. It was about $20 on Amazon. I think it was worth every penny. But another journal that I got that was $20 but came with like a pack of 75 items was this little pink bullet journal. They have table of contents. They have like 4 or 5 pages of table of contents, blank table of contents, and then just the rest is all bullet journals. So I made this page so far. It says trust the magic of new beginnings. Hopefully that showed. And then I have a mood tracker and a sleep tracker going. And that's all I've done so far. But I just realized that the bottom of my pen is missing. I pulled it off last night, I think, and I just don't know where I put it. Anyway, regardless, they have a little spot for you to put your pen. So they gave you 2 of these little black pens, 24 little bullet journal pens. They gave you a sheet of stencils. I love stencils. I'm a stencil girly. And then they gave you a bunch of stickers, like little bullet journal planning stickers. So love those. I don't have them actually right here because I don't really quite use them very often. But anyways, I hope you guys all have a wonderful Super Bowl Sunday. I will see you in the next video, and we will do something fun again. All right. Bye.